a little record button to pop up there. All right. All right. Welcome back to the Tuddle Daily Podcast. This is an interview that I've been looking forward to for quite a while. I moved inside to my PT Cruiser to be able to record today. Oh, there we go. My guest is already ripping he's ripping the bowl. Wait, here, let me get to it. Fozzy, you if you listen to me on the Bubba the Love Sponge show. You know Fozzy. He is the Bubba the Love Sponge super fan. Fozzy, what's up, buddy?
Hey, how you doing, Tuddle? Yeah, the caller of callers, if you will. Yeah, thanks for having me on your program here, and love your studio there, PT
Well, dude,
Cruiser.
Fozzy though, like I was, we just got Wi-Fi here, and Fozzy is ripping the bizzle. It's he's ripping the bowl right now.
Little
Um,
monster cookies, if you will.
yeah, all right, I'm gonna let him get that one. You hit a big one. Hit a big one,
Yeah, yeah.
buddy. You hit a big one. I want to see a lot of smoke come out of that. Oh, oh. um. So Fozzy, what have you been up to, man? I know when I first started at the BRN, like you would bust balls, and we were kind of adversarial towards each other. But like I'm really digging what you've done with your life and everything, man. You have really turned things around. It's like the comeback story in that area.
You would think so to the untrained eye. It looks like the comeback story, but it's completely the opposite of that, buddy. It's smoke and mirrors. I'm not working at Waffle House anymore. Uh,
Whoa, ho. Wait, we gotta backtrack here. What the fuck happened? What happened to the Wiz Awful House?
Well, we can revisit that if you want, but I mean, we there was impetus, and I just decided that there was a pastures uh, greener on the other side, and one of the guys he dared me, he bet me $20 to cook a booger on a flat grill, and I did it, and then they saw that on camera, and they asked me. That's exactly what happened. It's tough times during COVID, Tuttle. You know how it is. A man's got to
Yeah.
eat.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. Now, have you looked into see a lot of people, they automatically go to the Waffle House. It kind of rhymes with my name. Have you thought about working at the Huddle House? Have you ever seen the Huddle Houses?
I have seen the huddle houses, and the answer to that is a hard no, brother. I'm out. I'm out of the waffle game. I'm going to do something different. With COVID has got us all doing something different. Uh, I'm not exactly sure what that is. I'm going to let my faith take me in that direction. And I kind of want to turn this around and ask you about your faith because I know
Mm,
over the last months and years and such, you've had some trials and tribulations, and
mm.
you've been working out and over the drinking and things. And I'm wondering about how is your faith? Where's your faith at? Are you a believer in the
Wait, wait,
Lord?
wait, 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 wait. Let me ask you this. So, when you mean by faith, are you talking about religion?
Yeah, yeah. Well, religion, so to speak. I mean, it can be uh, relegated down to religion, but your faith, you have a belief in a higher being, right?
Yeah, I mean, I believe in a higher power. I am so turned off by organized religion. Here, let me ask you this. Yeah, I've seen you post some stuff. You've talked about you watch Joel Osteen, right?
I watched Joel Osteen and some Stephen Furtick. Yeah, I use that sort of thing as a guideline. Yeah, go.
But let me ask you though, what he is doing and I think maybe he has a lot of good, but we all know that greed is one, if you believe in the Bible, you believe in religion, greed is one of the seven deadly sins. You don't see what Joel Osteen does. You know that they just got $4.4 million worth of. I mean, hey, I'll give him credit. He knows how to work, but he got $4.4 million worth of government assistance
He
for
knows
his.
he knows how to work, cousin. He's not working for bits, if you will. You know what I'm saying?
I, you still got it, Fozzie. But what I'm trying to say is I can believe in a higher power. I mean, right? I mean, I'm sure you believe in a higher power. Do you go to church every Sunday?
I do not go to church. I feel like I'm a in contact with the Lord, just me in a personal relationship with me and the person upstairs or whatever you believe. So I wasn't trying to get into a philosophical type conversation. I was just letting you know that. So I wasn't
My
putting all
faith
my
is
eggs
good.
in the.
My faith is
Good. All
good.
right.
I will admit that through pretty much through this year, I know a lot of people have been going through hard times, but um, it's actually been a really good year for me because I've been able to make improvements. I've been able to slow things down. I've been able to work out. I've been able to create and start this podcast, which is growing every single day. But towards the end, man, like I'm really, it's kind of weighing on me though.
That's a great callback, and that's exactly where I was going with that, Tuddle. Is I was just wondering what the basis of your comeback, not my comeback. My comeback be damned. I was wondering what you were basing your comeback on. Because I've been watching your stuff. You're working out some. You're off the
Mhm,
juice, if you will, and
mhm.
you're doing good. So I was wondering what is the foundation that makes that.
Okay,
Believe me, brother, I'm doing good. Waffle
no,
House has passed, and I'm
I
curious
gotta
about
tell
you.
you, you got some badass tattoos there too. Can you give us a little tour of the artwork here?
Can give you a little tour of the artwork. Compliments of
Do
Ace
you
and
really have a Pete Rose tattoo on the back?
Aces and Ace on Park Boulevard. Look them up, Google it. I do. You want to see it?
Now, yeah, if you want to show me the back, I mean, but why'd you go with Charlie Hustle though?
I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio, originally, and there's a story behind all that. But I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio. When I was a little kid, Pete Rose stiffed me on an autograph gimmick. I was playing Pete. I was a little kid on the baseball team, and my team was playing Pete Rose's son's team. So little Pete Rose Jr.
Mm.
So little Pete Rose Jr. came and his team whipped our team's ass. But Pete Rose, number 14, came through the Fishers parking lot right next door through a hole in the fence, and he escaped through there and he signed a bunch of autographs. And he signed all little kids' autographs except for little Fozzy. And so I had something deep inside of me, but still he's the hit king. And I was like, you know what? For closure for myself, I'm going to get the Hit King's tattoo, number 14 on my back. So that's what I did. Give me a second. I'll show you.
Yeah. I want to show this off to people here. If you're watching on the YouTube channel, you got to pull the hair back out of the way. Man, you went all in on that one, Rose. I gotta tell you, man. I got to give you credit, man. Like, when I first met you, I don't remember you having a lot of tattoos. What made you want to go with the tattoos and stuff?
That's a good question. Yeah, all this happened. The tattoo gimmick happened in the last year and a half to 2 years. What happened was, all shit aside, I helped solve a bank robbery up in Largo. A PNC bank got robbed one Monday afternoon. The perpetrator, the guy that robbed this bank, was actually staying in the living room of a place that I was renting. Him and his girlfriend, they were there visiting for a short period of time.
Mm-hmm.
I saw the bank footage of the robber on Fox 13 News. I was dating a girl, and I was like, "Hey, I think that's the dude that's in there on the living room floor." Got a hold of the cops. He called me a snitch or not. $1,500 later, Crime Stoppers gives me a check.
So you got the rewards. You got the banknotes.
I got the $1,500. Largo's finest came to my pizza
Hey, is that
delivery
tax
job.
free? Is that tax free, or does Uncle Sam get their cut?
I can't answer. I mean, I got $1,500 flat. So I mean, whoever.
Oh, I'm not trying to like blow you in or anything. No, I'm not trying to do that. I'm curious, like, if that's coming from the government type deal,
I think
or
that's
some.
I think it's part. I think it's the PNC put that up. Is what I think.
Okay. I was just curious if they actually make you pay taxes on something like that.
No, I mean I didn't, and I don't know if I was supposed to. I didn't know it. And it's like true Pinellas Park fashion. I took that $1,500 and over increments of time, bam, sleeves and back tattoos. So I don't make the best decisions. That's why I work at Waffle House, for Christ's sakes.
What was the most painful tattoo?
Oh man, there's so many.
I've heard underneath the arm. I heard underneath the arm is pretty sensitive.
Yeah, that's true. Right there,
You have a hurricane cone. You have a goddamn hurricane cone on your under your arm.
That's right. Those are the cones of uncertainty, brother. You don't know what they're up. Yeah, you don't know what you're up against. Anyway, so yes, everything's going good here, Tuddle. So, yeah, from Cincinnati, Ohio. I wanted to be in the radio, so that's kind of the emphasis of what got me into calling the Bubba the Love Sponge show. From being from Cincinnati, Ohio, I was always a fan of the radio.
Who's the big radio guys up in Cincinnati?
Well, yeah, you had Wildman Walker for WEBA. Sebastian, you had Scott Shannon. You also had on the sports side, me and my grandpa would always listen to the Big Red Machine, listen to Marty Brenneman and Joe Nuxall on the sports baseball call.
Go ahead.
No, you got it.
No, so I wanted to ask you, and I don't want people to think that I'm talking garbage. I think, Fozzy, you've been following Bubba's show, and you've seen me come and go on several occasions. I think I've been actually pretty cool this time around, right? Like I mean, I haven't talked any trash. I think that I've been keeping it pretty cool, kind of baby facing a little bit.
I got to be honest with you, bro. I mean, through this whole Radio Wars thing, the Calta, the Bubba, the what's the other LOD? What's that freaking retard?
Oh, Drew.
The whole Radio Wars thing here in Tampa, which was awesome here in 2015 and 16 for the male genre here. It was like a radio soap opera. To me, you were cool and have been the coolest out of all of them till today. You've been the most real out of everyone, and
is that Little Bear? Is that
Little Bear? Hold on, come here, Little Bear.
I was waiting for to see
Come
Little
here,
Bear.
Man. Here he comes. Anyway, so to me, you've been the steadiest one out of everybody on Twitter. So yeah, there he is.
Now let me ask you: Did you and Little Bear work on that? You had him growl, so you could let him do a run-in on this, or like
that's hilarious. No, but during your review of my song yesterday. Which thanks for playing it, by the way, doing a start-stop. Yeah, but during the review of my song yesterday, you gave me the brilliant idea of the Little Bear run-in. I mean, he's gonna be a sidekick there, my little what do you call it? The fucking my little wingman.
Oh no, it's your valet. They call it the valet in wrestling. You know, your valet brings you out.
But yeah, I'm always looking for something to hit. And since I don't have enough talent, Little Bear, he's got enough talent. He can get enough ass for both of us.
So how long have you had the dog for, Little Bear there?
Well, me and my roommate, we just adopted a little guy. Some foster people had him, and he's 6 years old. We got him, and like I said, about 3 months ago, and now he's just the best little thing we've ever had.
Chihuahua?
You know?
Chihuahua? Or is he... He might have a little bit something else in him, though. He doesn't look full Chihuahua, though.
I think he's straight up Chihuahua.
Oh, he might be. But now, like, how has that been? Like, you know, because I've been seeing a lot of the videos, and tell people if they want to check you out on social media, because this is what I'm talking about. You post pics with you and Little Bear and going out for walks and stuff like that. People want to check that type of stuff out. Where can they find you?
Yeah, it's all Fozzy, if you will. Spelled as it sounds, and that's fucking it. Yeah. Fozzy, if you will.
Now, your roommate, woman, man?
Oh yeah, my roommate. It's a 60-year-old woman. She's awesome. We met.
I mean, is she kicking it out wide for you at all, or no?
No, that's a hard no on that.
All right. I'm just saying, man. Like, I mean,
that's okay, but you know, because I'm honest, I come from the lineage of Bubba and all this, the lineage of what is great Tampa radio. So I've got to come at you real. So yes, I did actually knock boots to close the deal. So we did have relations early on, and I felt that we'd be better friends if we wanted to really stay friends for a long time. Then that would be the best route, is to be friends, because a lover or a girlfriend would be somebody that would be on the outs probably pretty quickly.
I want to talk about it. Are you thinking about getting back on the Uber train to
Man,
make it
I was
nice?
thinking about that because you know what? You were saying how 2020 has been one of your best years, and I got to be honest with you, 2020 has been my best year. I got a brand new to me 2018 Jeep Compass, which is dope to me. So I could be doing the Uber or the Lyft deal, but
Mhm.
well, while I was with Waffle House during this whole COVID deal, I probably banked probably $7,000 or $8,000 on
That's
all the
good.
unemployment, the $600 extra, and all that stuff. And I didn't spend it foolishly on tattoos.
Yeah.
I rolled that shit right on over and got me a little vehicle. So I think I did it wisely. So, as you were saying, for me, COVID has been very, very good to me. You know,
Hmm. Now, are you going to get the vaccine?
man, the vaccine. I don't know. I think I would get the vaccine. I feel
Mm.
fairly healthy. I got to tell you, I feel like I had the COVID early on when they
You could
first
have.
when they first put it on us. Remember I stayed indoors, did all the gloves and the mask for a couple of weeks. And my first trip to Winn Dixie, I went and did everything right. But when I got home, I felt pumped for about 45 minutes. I smoked a bowl. I went to the bathroom. I sweated it out, and I swear that I beat it. So in my mind, I already got the antibodies. But to answer your question, yes, I would get the vaccine. How about you?
Yeah, I don't know if I will. I don't know if I'm going to get it because, like,
How about your mom and
I'm.
dad? How about that?
Oh, my dad will definitely get it. My dad's the biggest Trump supporter. He's like, "Yeah, sign me up. I'll get that. I'll get that shot immediately." You know. So, um, I don't know, man. Like, I'm trying to stay away from people as much as I can. But yeah, I mean, give it a little bit of time. I want to see what's going on with people, and yeah, I'll eventually get it.
Hey, how about my boy Tom Brady? Huh? We're going to the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, okay. So,
You're not feeling that? Are you
what do
gonna do
you
anything?
think? What do you think their chances are, though? I mean,
Man, I'm a
Brady.
homer. I'm a homer like that. So at the beginning of the season, I said they were going to go 16-0. So
Yeah.
that'll tell you what I think they're going to go 3 or 4-0, and the rest of the way out and win this thing.
Okay, but I mean, you gotta understand though, with a lot of teams, they got the tools. You cannot not bet on Brady. Brady's still good, but I mean, he's had a few error or lapse of judgments this year, not knowing what down it was on that one play during the game, and there's been some bad games. Tom's starting to show some wear and tear.
Yeah, I mean, I give you that. That line is horrible. That what is it? Donovan Smith? Is that the guy's name?
Yeah, I
That
think
left.
it is.
That guy is awful.
How long have you been in the Tampa area?
Man, I've been here like about 30 years. Tuddle down here from Cincinnati.
Yeah, well, I mean, what? Okay, so, um, I mean, I was reading somewhere that this is the first time that all three teams, the Lightning, the Rays, and the Bucks, have all made the playoffs in the same year. I
Oh,
mean,
listen, and don't forget the Rowdies. Tampa Bay Rowdies was in the like
yeah,
the semifinals as well.
yes, yep, I should have remembered that as well too. Um, do you think that? I mean, are you a big Lightnings fan or no?
I'm a moderate Lightning fan. I mean, I don't really watch the 82 game season. I find that long and kind of cumbersome. But around playoff time, if we're in it, then yeah, I jump on that wagon.
What do you think about the suicide bomb thing up in Nashville? You know, there's a lot of stories coming out talking about how the guy might have been crazy
I
thinking that 5G is causing the coronavirus and stuff.
what do I think about that suicide bomb in Nashville? I'm glad none of our people was hurt, but I wish Blake Snell was in the goddamn explosion.
Oh God. Yeah, Blake Snell. God, what is up with the Rays? But I mean, the Rays have done that all their career or history of the franchise. They just reload. They get young, fresh talent.
I mean, I wanted to like Blake Snell. I mean, I like people that are like Jameis Winston eating W's, but I mean, he really screwed the pooch. You know, when they were bargaining this whole baseball season and
Yeah,
they're playing it on, and he won the baseball World Series on PlayStation, and he was
yeah,
making these disparaging comments like he didn't want to play
yeah.
ball. Get the f out of here,
I
dude. That's what
hated
my
that.
opinion is.
I hated that. I hated that. I'm like, man, come on. You're playing you're playing a kid's game. You're getting paid millions of dollars to do it, and then you're worried about getting hurt. You're a goddamn pitcher. You're only pitching once every like 3 or 4 days. So let's not act like you're gonna put yourself in a lot of danger.
So, Turtle buddy, what is your workout regimen these days? Like when you say you're working out, what do you do?
Okay, so my producer Vulture has been helping me out because I was working out my whole body every day because I thought more is more. So I work out muscle groups once a day, and then I rotate them. Like today I did nothing but shoulders, back, and stuff. Like yesterday I did forearms, biceps, triceps. But then I mix it in like every other day in between core, doing sit-ups, and then a lot of people don't pay attention to the legs, and that's just doing squats, calf raises, and stuff. uh a lot of people are like, oh, I can't go to the gym, it's shut down right now, but you really don't need the gym, in my opinion. There's so many things you can do on your own, at your own pace, that people think you need a gym.
I agree. I think that's the way to do it is do it at your own pace because to me, when I to go to the gym, that just gets me off the track right there. Just the idea of having to get up and go to the gym, you got me off right there. So if you can just drop and do some sit-ups and push-ups and do your routine close to where you're at, so it's not a hazard and so it's not a chore. I think
Mhm.
that's the way to go.
And then when I'm working out, like I don't want to be big. I want to be here. How about this? I know I'll never be there, but I always tell people I want to get close, or even 3/4 of the way close to what Brad Pitt in Fight Club was. He was lean and he wasn't really big, but he was muscular. And what I've been doing is I use a 15-pound kettlebell that my producer Vulture got for me, and I just do high reps. I do extra reps with low weight, and it's starting to lean me out.
Definition.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, but dude, Fozzy, I wanna, man, man, I don't understand how you're killing it on that. Now what your bowl there? Did you make that yourself? Where'd you get that from?
No, I think forget the name of the joint. I got it up there on Seminole Boulevard, Missouri Avenue. It's a silicone piece.
Oh, it
Makes it
looked
nice.
wood. It looked like wood.
No, it's not wood. It's 100% silicone. It's squeezy. It's plastic.
Mhm,
So when you can take the glass cone off, it makes it easy for cleaning.
mhm.
That's my gimmick there.
So let me ask you, okay? Now, I'm not trying to start stuff, but in closing, I want to. Okay, so I started out the show by saying you are a Bubba super fan. Do you still listen to the show? Do you still go on the Twitch chat? Do you still do stuff like that? And I want to hear your true opinion. No hate here, because I mean, Bubba asked people to, send in tapes and he'll critique them. So I mean, I think it's fair enough to say you are a super fan of the Bubba the Love Sponge show. I want to get your straight, honest feedback. No hate. This is just constructive criticism on your part. I want to hear what you have to say.
About his show present day. About
Yeah.
his show present day.
Yeah,
Okay. Well,
present day. Yeah.
present day cast. Okay. Well, first I would like to say that Bubba still owes me $100 for the design of Clempire Strikes Back. But that aside, this is not my Bubba army. I used to go to the Twitch channel all the time, listen to the show because I enjoy that. I enjoyed the banter in the chat, but I since got banned from the chat by Tire Choice Rick from saying some funny shit that was accurate and funny about him skimming freaking oil changes from Firestone, but it's factual and funny, but
All right, I gotta
kinda
stop
stuck
you
in
there. Firestone Rick has helped me out tremendously, and I have no
oh,
problems with
Firestone.
Firestone Rick.
I love Firestone, but that is the crux of why I got banned from the channel. To answer your question, so I go and check it out, the show from time to time. I don't chat anymore, but I do like the present lineup. I didn't like Seth at first because I'm a originalist. So I was bred by Bubba to hate the other side. But after he come on, I'm starting to like Seth, and he's growing on me. Anna, she chimes in. She's good, but I know she just does what Bubba allows her to do. Anytime she talks, Bubba shits on her.
Do you think Seth has something for Anna Hummel though?
No, I would say that's Blitz.
Nah, I don't know, man. I look in between the lines now. I want to ask you this.
I mean, one of the shows that I was listening to, it was you that was calling in pining for Anna's love.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just working an angle.
You were sniffing around the buckle brush yourself. I mean,
why do you think it is that Seth gets away with some of the stuff that he does? Like, for example, walking
because
out of the studio.
Because he's Bubba's last and only hope. Without Bubba, I mean, without Bubba, without Seth, Seth is a great number two. Seth understands it. He gets it. He's funny. He's got a great radio laugh. He's been in the business 25 years. He's great. He's gold. So, and so Bubba needs Seth. Seth don't need Bubba, but Bubba has. That's my opinion. But I love them all. They've been a part of my radio growth, part of my getting up every day from 6 to 10.
Do you think Seth is loyal?
I clown him, and
do you think Seth is loyal?
I would say Seth is.
Do you think if he gets another radio job offer, or say the Lightning want him to go work for them, does he stay with Bubba or does he leave?
Well, I don't think the Lightning would make a choice. I think he would probably be able to do both, and I'm sure Bubba would let him do both. And I'm pretty sure the Lightning would probably let him do both. And I said, if I don't know Seth, so I really can't make a judgment like that. But I would say Seth would be all about Seth if I had to make a choice.
I mean, that's a fair review, man. I just, like, I don't listen anymore. It's not because, listen, I still think Bubba is one of the greatest. He's still a great broadcaster. He knows what he's doing. He is comfortable. He is happy with his lineup right now. And that's good for him. I'm so happy for him. I'm just, I just wanted to get a feedback from one of the listeners or supporters that are in the trenches every single day that are listening.
That wouldn't be me. I'm more of a Bubba Army Rogue One, so I'm not a troll by any means. I'm a fan from a radio standpoint. I admire what Bubba does and how he does it with all his little Post-it notes and shit. I got myself some Post-it notes getting ready for the Tuddle interview. I got me a little banner getting ready for the Tuddle interview. I did me some show prep getting ready for Tuddle interview. I'm hitting the bowl getting ready for the Tuddle interview. So all that is a big thank you to all them guys.
So what? One last thing. I know I already said that, but what is your New Year's Eve plans? What is Fozzy doing for New Year's Eve?
A Little Bear are gonna go get some bitches.
Oh, has Little Bear helped you with the crickets?
Not yet, but I'm working that angle now.
Yeah, I really think you can do that. Hey, Fozzy. I think we were dancing pretty well there, kid. I really do. I think we were dancing right there.
We danced a little bit. You're gonna cut that up, right?
No, I let it rip, man.
Oh, okay, sweet.
I let it rip. The real deal, Holyfield. That's what I do. Fozzy, tell people once again if they want to check you out, how can they find you?
Save your fucking time and don't do it. Check out Tuddle Podcast Daily instead.
All right, Fozzy, buddy. I love you. Let's do this again, okay?
Let's do it. Love you, mean it, Tuddle.
All right, man. Bye.